Hello guys, what's up? It's Faye back here. Alright, so today we'll be talking about Genshin Impact. Okay, so Genshin Impact just launched the new version 4.6 or 4.5, I actually forgot, okay? But fuck it, that's not the point. Today we are going to talk about the new 5-star character, which is Chiori, okay? So Chiori is the current up banner character, so that Igma Day, so good luck to whoever is actually getting. So another 5-star character that is also running is Arataki Ito, but I'm not going to talk about him in this video, right? Along with both of their signature weapons, right? So, another small update about what happened in the wishing banner is there's a new thing called Chronicled Wish. Okay, so you can assume that it's a limited time banner with at least one more less guarantee. Okay, so in case if you lost, your next will be guaranteed, and it can be guaranteed into anything you want. In like wherever is your like the 5-star characters and the 5-star weapons. So for those who are planning to pull on this, okay, my best suggestion is you get Beacon of the Reed Sea or you get Hunter's Path, because these two weapons, one is their signature weapon, one is Tignari's signature weapon. So if you don't get them, it's almost impossible for them to rerun. Okay, so if you want to get them, now is the only chance, and I don't know when will them like get another rerun. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Chiori. So Chiori is a 5-star Geo character. Okay, her specialty is a sub burst DPS and also off field DPS. Okay, so here are her slight stats from mine. Okay, she extended with create up to 24.4% included with 5% that comes on with base character. Okay, so her talents are actually pretty simple. Okay, so the normal attack doesn't actually matter because no one is actually going to use them unless you're C6. Okay, so for the elemental skill, it's pretty simple. You tap and you summon a thing called Tamoto. Okay, so it's like a door. Okay, so you do this. Okay, there's one. So by default, it only summons one. So when you have another geo construct nearby, like a Zhongli pillar or an albedo flower, yeah, so it will it spawns another new like Tamoto. Okay, so for this Tamoto, it exists for 17 seconds, okay, and the attack interval is 3.6 seconds. So this skill has a cooldown of 16 seconds, and it deals damage the moment you cast it. So the damage scaling is around 254% attack and 317% defense at level 9. Okay, so it scales both on attack and defense, but obviously defense has much higher scaling. Okay, so the attack interval for Tamato is actually 3.6 seconds. So this is somehow relatable later to for artifact set later. Okay, so for elemental burst, it's actually simple. It's a one-time damage that is like bursted instantly in an AoE, just like Kazuha ulti, but it's just one time. Yeah. Okay, so the skill damage is actually 410% attack with 530% defense. We at 10 level 8. Okay. Please don't ask me why I did level 9. It is definitely not because I don't have enough materials. Okay, so for level 20 ascended passive, okay, so this thing is actually pretty simple. I'll just conclude it into something very short. Okay, so after using her elemental skill, you have two options. Okay, so after using her elemental skill, like so before I say that, okay, her elemental skill is like catching an item. You can technically do this. You can aim, and she can instantly TP. Okay, so after casting elemental skill, you have what two options. One is you don't do anything, which is like now, okay, or you just start basic attacking. She will enter the tailoring mode. Okay, so what I'm not like what the tailoring mode does is it gives Chiori geo infusion for 5 seconds. Okay, so what happens if you like cast the skill again? So it triggers tapestry. So this thing make it simple is if you cast tapestry, it will immediately swap to your next character. So it's like this. Okay, so after casting the next character, you can see this small flower blossom that flies around you. Yeah, so the thing you can assume is a coordinated attack by Chiori. Okay, the thing only exists for 8 seconds right after you swap Chiori off. Okay, so during the 8 seconds, any of your party members that cast normal attack charge or plunging attacks, okay, they will deal a coordinated attack dealing 100% of the Chiori upward sweep damage. Okay, which is this thing here. Okay, yeah, which is the moment you cast elemental skill. So you can technically assume there are like three times of there's 3 times of elemental skill damage. Okay, so this thing is considered as elemental skill damage, which means specific artifact sets will actually trigger and more better. Okay, So next will be level 60 Ascendant Talent. So when a nearby party member creates a geo construct, Chiori will gain 20% geo damage bonus for 20 seconds. So this is obviously like overkill because her kit is only like 70 seconds. Okay, so next for weapons, obviously, we have best in slot. Not the 5 star because not everyone can afford a 5 star, I guess. Okay, so 5 star definitely there are multiple options like Permuted Jade. Okay, Haran is not really good, but any 5 star usable except for like um some special 5 stars. Okay, but whatever. Yeah, I don't have a signature weapon, so her signature weapon just technically gives a ton of crit damage and insane weapon passive. Okay, so but here we're not going to talk about 5 stars because I'm a broke man. I can't afford 5 star weapons. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about 4 stars. So for 4 stars, definitely the best is Cinnabar Spindle. Okay, so for those who don't have this weapon is an event limited weapon from the Albedo story quest. Yeah, during Dragon's Mind. So do Albedo actually have two signature weapons, which is like one is Festering Desire. Clearly, I don't have here because I don't play since 1.0. Yeah. Okay, so I have Cinnabar Spindle instead. So Cinnabar Spindle is one of the best as her whole point of sales is on elemental skill. So this weapon, besides giving a ton of defense percent, which definitely helps Chiori to scale a lot. Okay, the weapon passive can also help her Tamoto to actually do more damage. Okay, so next, another one I personally prefer is actually Black Cliff Longsword. Okay, so this weapon gives crit damage and also has quite a good amount of base attack. Okay, and if Chiori's Tamoto can manage to defeat enemies, her attack will be increased even more. Okay, so in my personal opinion, this is considered one of the better options among the other ones. Okay, so for Finale of the Deep, I don't really like recommend it. Okay, because it's like it scales on the HP and other stuff and attack and those. Yeah. So after all I've seen, I feel like it's either Cinnabar's Mendo or Black Cliff also or any attack percent weapon like Aminoma, Kagosurube, or Lion's Roar was condition. Yeah. So technically something like that. Right, let's go for artifacts. So artifacts are simple. Okay. There are only two categories. One is you want to build her as a damage output. Okay. Another one is you want to build her as a support because she is a character with multiple potential support utilities. Okay. So first I'm going to tell about the stats first. Okay. So for damage, definitely it's going to be double crit. Okay, don't ask me why. It's just double crit, defense, and attack. Okay. So defense sense, geo damage bonus goblet, and a crit rate circular or crit damage circular depends on your substats. Okay, her crit rate must be 70 or 80% above. Right. So artifact sets, I will highly recommend Golden Troop for C0. Okay, because it increases elemental skill damage by 20%, 25%, and another like 25%. Okay, so yeah, this thing is like technically buffing a lot, buffing buffing like this talent a lot, like as I mentioned just now, because it's considered as elemental skill damage. Or if you don't want to take the L and farm Golden Troop, you can farm another set called Husk of Opulent Dreams. Okay, so this thing is also really good for Chiori because it gives geo damage bonus and also like giving defense. Yeah, up to like 24%. So if you can stack it perfectly. So Chiori perfectly can trigger this, so it's not really a big deal for her. Okay, yeah. So for support, the support method, the support playstyle, okay, is actually pretty simple. For first, I would recommend Tenacity of the Millilith. Okay, why? Because her Tamato can attack enemy every 3.6 seconds. Unlike Raiden or um yeah, unlike Raiden's Eye or some other mechanics similar to that, where you must damage the enemy to pro. Oh yeah, and also Albedo Flower. Okay, Albedo Flower and Raiden's E skill. Okay, so those things you need to damage the enemy to trigger that elemental skill damage. Okay, so but for Chiri is different. Her Tamoto can hit the enemy. Okay, most of the time. Okay, so it says when elemental skill hits an opponent, the attack of all nearby party members is increased by 20%, and shield strength is increased by 30% for 3 seconds. So the interval for her Tamoto is actually 3.6 seconds. But normally you won't cast two at the same time unless you already have a Geo construct on the field. Okay. So if you time perfectly, you can actually make tenacity work without having downtime. Alright. So if you don't want to go for Millif, there's also another set called Akai Petra. Okay, sorry, I didn't farm that domain because like the domain is just not worth farming for, okay. But if you are really like making big damages, yeah. Like yeah, making big numbers and maybe you just wanna use her as a buff and other stuff. Yeah, then I mean like you can just go ahead. So yeah, here it is. Okay, Petra. So the set is pretty easy. So two piece give 15% geo damage bonus, and the four piece says upon obtaining an elemental shard created through a crystallized reaction, all party members gain a 35% damage bonus for their particular animal for 10 seconds. Only one form of elemental damage bonus can be gained in this meta at any time. And due to the fact that Chiori is a geo off field apply character, she have the capability to use this set, okay, as a support. So you can, for example, you play like a mono team, and you can put Kazuha and you can put another Chiori. Okay, like for example, you're playing double Hydro or double Pyro, you can just put those two inside, and the buff will be like quite nice, I would say. Okay, so that's technically all I want to say about farming like Chiori's release. Yeah. Okay, so her constellations are actually quite the essay. Okay, so yeah, actually I'm kind of lazy to explain this also, because like no one is actually really going to pull for her constellation, right, yeah. All right, so for her team comps, okay, her team comps are pretty simple. Okay, here is my current team comp. This is open world team, and I'm also farming for relationships, so companionship. Don't blame me. Okay, so normal team you can just put like this, and you can put you can just put some other units instead of like putting like this. This is just for entertainment purposes. Okay, or you can put her in other team if you are playing her as support. Okay, so for the most simple fact, okay, so if you are, for example, you can do this. Okay, wait, uh okay, you can do this. So you have Kazuha, you have Bennett Xiangling, and you have where's her? Yeah, where's Chiori? Okay, so it's something like this. Okay, if Chiori is like running Akai Petra Tenacity, okay, depends on how you want to play your team and play game. Okay, so that's all I want to say about this video. Thank you for watching all the way here. I know that I sound a bit panicking, or I should say, or whatsoever. Okay, but fuck that aside. Okay, so this is one of the video I upload after quite a long time because I kept forgetting what I'm doing and what I need to record. Okay, so thank you for spending your 30 minutes to watch this video. Okay, so if I miss anything or you have any better ideas, please don't hesitate to leave your words in the comment section. Okay, please don't leave dumb comments. I can just delete them. Right, so thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.